Hello, my first graders. Today we're going to talk about sources of light. Okay, sources of light are things that give off light. Okay, we've talked a little bit about them in the videos that we've watched and some of the slides that I've showed you so far. So remember, light is when we have light, when something gives off light, it goes into our eyes and then we can see. So we're going to talk about different light sources today. So one of the sources, and it's our biggest, most important light source, is the sun. Okay, the sun is what allows us to see during the day. This is one of the most important light sources. When you walk outside in the middle of the day, you don't need anything because the light from the sun is enough for us to see everything. So the sun is a very important light source. Okay, another light source that we have outside is lightning. Okay, when there's a thunderstorm, we see lightning in the sky, and that lightning lights up the sky, and we can see. You know how bright the sky gets when lightning's happening. Okay, stars. Okay, stars are another light source. Now, they do provide light, however, they're so far away from us that we don't get much light from them at all. Okay, so stars are a source of light. Stars put off a lot of light. If we were out in space where we're near to the stars, we would see a lot more light from them. But stars do give off light. Now, I want you to notice that one of the things that's missing from what I put on here is the moon. The moon is not a light source. The moon does not give off light. It's a big, gigantic rock. Okay, it looks like it does, but it is not a light source. The moon does not give us light. Okay. All right. Other things that we usually see outside that can give us light is fire. Okay, we can build a fire, and that allows us to see. Some of you might have gone camping before. Okay, where you built a fire, and that fire gives off light. Anything that's burning, okay, anything with flames gives us light, and that brings us to the next one. A candle. A candle gives us light. Some of you might sing happy birthday and you have all the candles lit on your cake. If you turned off the light from the candles would let you see. If your power goes out in your house, your parent or whoever's at home with you might light candles. Okay. Also, if it's dark in your house, if the power goes out, they might use a flashlight. A flashlight, when you turn on a flashlight, a bulb goes on in the inside and it provides us with light. And you're going to hear me talk a lot about flashlights in this chapter because there's a lot of activities that you can do using a flashlight. A lamp. A lot of you have lamps in your house. It might not look like this one. It might be a very tall lamp, okay? Anytime that you have a light in your house, like a lamp, or maybe you have a light on your ceiling that gives you light, okay? That's a light source. It has a light bulb in it, okay? When that light bulb, things that have light bulbs, they're light sources because the light bulb lights up and then it provides light for you in the room. So we have a lamp. You might want to, anytime you see that light bulb, remember, it gives off light. Okay, now this doesn't have a light bulb, and I know it's kind of hard to see. Okay, LED lights. Some of you might have these in your house somewhere. Okay, you might also have seen Christmas lights before. Okay, those little LED, they can be LED lights. They provide us with lights. My son has some of these in our basement, and so he likes to turn the lights of the basement off and turn these on, and this gives him light in the basement. It doesn't usually give you a ton of light, so think about Christmas lights. They give you some light, but they don't give you a ton of light. Okay, so we're going to put LEDs. All right. You might even have used these before. You see them? Glow sticks. Okay, these are glow bracelets. When you crack them, right, you crack them, you bend them a little bit, makes that popping noise, then they light up. And they do provide you with some light, not much, but if you ever notice when you crack them and they start to glow, you can move them around over top of things and then you can see them. Okay, you can see the little bit of light that they shine. So we have, put on there, glow sticks. All right, now these are some things that give off light. We want to think about some technology that gives off light. Yeah, your technology gives light off. Right now, you're probably watching this on a computer or a laptop. When you look at the screen, did you ever notice the screen gives off light? If you were to turn the light off in the room, you would see a light coming from the screen, and it usually puts light on the keyboard too. Sometimes I'm working in the evening and I have the lights are off. My computer screen gives me some light and it gives me light on my keyboard. No, don't work in the dark. It's not really good for your eyes because the computer doesn't give off enough light. Okay, so we're gonna put that down here, right? And we have our laptop. Okay. How about a television? Does your television give off light? It does, right? It lights up and then it displays a picture. So your TV gives off light. Sometimes you notice in your room, when the TV's on, you have some light in it. When you turn the TV off, if your room's dark, then it gets very dark in your room. So a TV can give us light. And the last picture I have today is a phone. Your phone gives off light. The screen of a phone, it lights up, okay, and it gives off some light. And in the same token, not just a phone, but tablets give off light, right? Same kind of screen. Okay, it lights up. We can see the screen and it gives some light. All right, boys and girls. So those are just some examples of sources of light. So remember, sources of light are anything that puts off a light. So again, we said if you look around your house, you might see other things that have light bulbs, right? And when a light bulb is in it, when you turn on the light bulb, it lights up and then there's light. So there's light bulbs and things like flashlights, our lamps, we set the lights overhead. So be on the lookout for things that give you light.